So let's take a look at the comparables that we actually do have.
Okay.
And so the first one is Malparara Street, and this one is a 322, but it is much smaller land, and that definitely has a bearing on value.
Yes, I can see that there.
Yeah, it appears modern, but it is a good family location. I would have this as very much inferior at 850. That's what it's sold for. Okay. We have 26 Starfish, 322 again. Slightly smaller land. It is a standalone home, and it has a pool. It definitely does need some updating.
Okay.
So I would have this superior to Malparara, but again inferior to yours. Again, really it's about location. Yours being,
right. That's 865.
Right by the beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The next one that we have, this one is very much superior. And
Why is that?
Yeah, it's a good question, and the reason is simply that the land here is practically double that you're sitting on.
Yeah.
It is large amount of land, and it is a standalone home. Okay.
But it's
Yeah, it really does have a bearing. So at 971, you can see there is a little bit of difference, and right now one that is going to auction. And we won't know the result of that for a little while yet, but hopefully before yours goes on the market. So this will guide us. It does have an additional bedroom, does have an additional bathroom, and it's a similar size of land, and that's at Taluna. Are you familiar with it?
Yes, I know where Taluna is.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. And it's very elevated, and it has a study, so there's multiple living areas, so it is a large property.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what that goes for.
It will be, but locationally, obviously, it is further out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think location of my property sort of really does work in my favour.
It does.
While it's not the biggest piece of land, it is very well located.
Oh, it's desirable.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to live right by the beach?
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So it'll be interesting to see what we come up with.
Well, what I've done, and I've come up with an opinion right now that your property could achieve between 870,000 and 910,000.
Okay. Well, that almost sits exactly in the middle. My where I would like to have seen it. I had a number of 895 in my head, and it sort of sits in the middle of all of that. So that is interesting.
Are you comfortable with how I've appraised the property, with the comparables?
Absolutely, yes. Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel that a really good strategy, because you want to go private treaty,
Yeah.
and we know that you're wanting to achieve 895.
Mm-hmm.
We know it sits in the middle of the appraisal. That a strategy we might do with the marketing is to put it on for offers over 895,000.
Okay.
Let's not put a 9 in it. Let's not scare people off.
Right.
Let's have it there. Let's attract multiple people, and if possible, multiple offers.
And we may get over 9.
Exactly.
We may.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
I mean, we would want to be in a multi-offer situation. It would be
Yep.
fantastic. And you can pick and choose what suits you.
Yeah.
And you're in the driving seat. You're negotiating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that's something just to keep in mind. In terms of how we get there, how we achieve that, you gave me a budget of $3,000 for the marketing.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
That's correct.
And I think what we've put together here works within that and gives us a little bit of contingency as well for some additional further down, the marketing campaign. So what we've got is for the preparation, we have the copywriting and photography. I really feel your property is of a standard where that needs to be done professionally to really do it justice, to attract professional people that've got $895 plus to spend.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Understood.
That's that in there. I think that with your property, a pre-sale building and pest inspection report, to have that as a sales tool, it's there. People have no reason to negotiate the price down if they feel there are repairs and maintenance and things that need to happen. It also gives less time, well, not less time, but there's less things for them to have as things to tick off
Yes.
until they go unconditional. On,
So you
on your
feel
property.
that we should have that report in hand at the available?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's the report. It's tick tick tick.
yes.
Property's up to scratch. There's no issues with the building, and the pest inspection is done.
Okay.
Anything that might be in the purchaser's mind, you know, that might make them feel uncomfortable about putting pen to paper, and you've ticked it off.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of cost there, but I think it will help minimise the time frame as
Yeah.
well for you.
And that cost falls within the budget that we gave?
It does.
Yeah, okay. That's
Okay, title search, of course. And then in terms of the internet marketing, again, because you have a lovely home, it's premium, professional photography, professional copywriting, it needs to be on those premium websites.
Okay.
Realestate.com and domain.com.
Yeah.
All right. And then we would also do some database marketing, you know, to folk that we already have that have been looking, maybe missed out on previous sales, etc.
Yeah.
And then we have some social media with the Facebook targeting, just
Okay.
really reaching out within about 10-kilometre radius and getting it in front of as many people as possible.
Right.
All right.
Yep.
And then the signage and brochures that we would have at the open homes, and that falls within your budget, 2677, and we have a contingency of just over $300 in case we want to tweak anything.
Oh,
during that
wow, okay.
campaign. All right.
So that all comes within that, right?
It does.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the marketing campaign there, and I'll just put that over here. And of course, I'll be sending all of this to you, and I'll leave a copy with you as well.
Yeah, yeah. So that covers off. Actually, I had a question on what sort of advertising, but that all sort of you've explained that in the budget. So
Well, we may be looking at, you know, interstate people who want to live by the ocean
yeah.
as well. So having the internet marketing, I think, is an absolute
Oh,
given.
absolutely. Yeah.
And the Facebook marketing as well.
Yeah.
With the social media side of things, a reach that it can have as well
Yeah.
for all the men.
No, that's good. I'll take my question. That's my question I had for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do you-
And also, you've covered the cost of that marketing. While it's not just marketing, there's other aspects to it, but that's all part of the budget, so it falls within. So I'm good with that. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's good. A couple more questions for you, but sorry, I interrupted you there. Did you have something for me? at
No,
that
I
stage?
mean, we kind of started poking around at the edges around the time frame that you have
Yeah.
to sell, and I
Yeah.
know that you want it within 3 months, so you can take advantage of the developing.
That's right.
side of
Yes. Yeah.
things.
If we can do that, that'll be great. Also, bear in mind I've got a tenant in there for the next 3 months, so that's factored in as well. But no, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm glad we came up with a similar sort of number for the sale and where you think it should be marketed. I like the budget. I have a question, more specific around when we talk about this time frame. How quickly? So we go. Let's say we go ahead with this. How quickly do you think it takes you to put all this together, to get it all online, to get people in the house, to show? Realistically, let's say we've got to buy. How long is this going to take to
Yes. It's a good
to
question.
happen? So I let go of this. I leave it in your hands.
Yep.
What are we looking at?
Well, I guess week 1, we're looking at getting everything together, copywriting, photographs, etc. And I mean, that could push out depending on your tenants and access.
Yeah, I've already told them they're more than willing to.
That's great. So getting
accommodate.
everything ready, maybe a week.
Okay.
All up and running and online, and open homes happening in that second week.
Yeah.
One would hope we're starting to get feedback and interest and second viewings, you know, in that week 2 as well, week 3. In terms of the sale itself, I mean, it is a little bit how long is a piece of string, because we need to price this to get that sale for you.
Yeah.
And that's why that $895 I think sits well with you, because that's bottom line what you want.
Okay.
And also it seems that it does fall within the research that we've done
Yes. Yeah.
for your property. And with the right marketing and the right price, you know, a sale should come much more quickly. You know, I know you have that 3 months, and I would hope we had the sale and it was settled within that
Okay,
time
that
frame.
sounds good.
But
yeah.
we would manage, and we would be giving you feedback all the way.
Right. Okay.
So you would know as soon as we know what we're dealing with.
Yeah. I understand that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
great.
with your purchasers, they can have situations themselves.
Yeah, I understand that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know a bit about that, so
Mhm.
that's
Sure.
understandable. Oh, that's very good. Now let's just go back to the 895. So let's say we sell this property for 895. Some portion of that's going to obviously be a commission that goes to, to you.
Mhm.
What is your commission? How does it work? Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah. So our commission is a flat 2.5%
2.5
on the sale price.
Mm.
So you would be looking at 22,375
Okay.
for the commission.
That's based on the 895.
Based on the 895. Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be, the line in the sand there to be thinking about and having in mind.
All right. So out of pocket mine is that roughly 3,000 on the budget that I've said that I'm happy to spend there.
Correct.
There was nothing else that needed to do, and it sells for, let's say, 895. 2.5% goes to you, which equates to an amount. That's fine. Okay. Are you flexible on the 2.5%? The reason I ask, I do know of an agent that sold a friend's property a while back. They were at 2% on the commission. Are you flexible with the 2.5? Can you come down to 2? Is that something that you guys would consider?
I'll ask you a question. Would you prefer selling with me, you've been referred to me, someone that you know, someone that knows the area and sells within the area, or prefer to sell with someone who has, as their first course of action, basically cut their commission? They've discounted their commission to 2%. Because if I sat here and I discounted my commission straight away to 2% on a service I know is fantastic, and we get the results for our clients, if I discounted just like that, what am I doing with potential purchasers? Am I just discounting your property in order to get a sale? That's not what you want.
Right.
You want someone that's going to fight for every cent, that knows the value of the service they're giving, and I will fight for every cent of that sale price for you. I guess what I can do is say this, and I can back myself. And I've said to you, I can get this result for you. So let's put money where my mouth is. If I said to you, because the difference between 2 and 2.5% on an 895 sale is essentially 4,475. That's the additional commission you would be paying. The difference between 2%, 2.5%.
Yeah, that's correct.
So if I said to you,
so at least that would cover my budget then.
It would.
Yeah.
If I said to you 2.5% on 895, and anything that I achieve over and above 895 we'll do at 2%.
Okay.
How would you feel?
That's interesting. I'd be interested in that. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I didn't look at it that way, but I'm interested in that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And in terms of getting to the next stage to getting this on the market and getting you the result, because I know you don't want to miss out on this development. We're talking a difference of $4,475 with me, an agent you've been referred to, who has not, at the drop of a hat, discounted. Is going to fight for your property value to get you the result you want. But has also heard you and said, okay, I'll get to that 895 on full commission, and anything over and above we'll do at the 2%.
Okay.
Like the quid pro quo. If I can tick that off for you right now, would you be prepared to sign with me?
Yep.
You're
Let's
happy
do
with
that.
Should we do it?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do it, because I'm excited.
Yep, I'm happy with those numbers.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. So that's awesome. I'm very excited. I want to sell this property by the beach for you, so you can move on.
Okay. No, that sounds good to me. I'm happy with everything that you've presented to me.
If you could just sign.
I do like that.
Good.
That's it. Yeah.
Happy. All right. Well, look, the next point, the next thing that we will need to do, and I'll be in contact with you for, is photographs.
Okay.
So I'll have Elisa call you and get the details of your tenants, because I'll liaise.
Yes. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's no problem.
And
Yeah.
we'll update yourself when we know the date and
Okay.
time, and we are good to go.
Yep. So you'll just keep me in the loop with everything via email or whatever
Absolutely,
as to
yeah.
the
I'll actually-
stages, and then.
Yep. And I'll be sending you basically a calendar of
Okay.
what's happening and when, so
Alright.
you know the day that the sign's going to go up, when the photography is happening.
Yep. Okay. That's good.
The first day we go live on the internet,
Yep.
when the open homes are all booked. Yeah, that will all come to you in
Okay.
calendar format.
Excellent. No, that's
Okay.
good. I'm happy with all of that. Thank you.
No, my pleasure. Well, let's get the show on the road. Let's get it sold. Let's get you onto that development.
All right. Excellent.
And
Yeah. Thanks
Excellent.
very much.
My
Thank you for your
pleasure.
time, Kelly.
Thank you,
All
Michelle.
right.
Okay, thank you.